Please don't make me defend Hollywood. I am Mecca. Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Rob off camera.
Yeah, seriously, I'm not defending anybody in Hollywood. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I have no idea how to open this, but I refuse to let this be the next culture war thing where you have to defend or whatever. No. No. I'm out. That being said, what's going on with this guy? Who is he?
Well, this guy's name is Johnathan Majors, and he exactly.
Brad Majors?
Johnathan Majors. Mm-hmm. He was in a movie called Creed 3.
I didn't know they made 3 of them.
Yeah, well, I was surprised too. And he apparently was poised to become a big star. As we can see, if we're going to go here.
You're kidding.
No, I wish I was. Vanity Fair did a whole interview with him about a month ago. Did a whole interview profiling him. Oh yeah, saying how he plays by his own rules. What do you think defines a movie star for your generation? You know, so they're trying to, and he's been on the talk show circuit.
Really? Because I don't watch TV, so.
Well, he was on with Seth Meyers, and so.
We're here with Johnathan Majors now.
Okay. Moving on. He is playing.
I thought I saw Wonder Woman up there. No, that's different.
He's playing Kang in.
Kodos?
Who's
playing Kodos?
I'm playing Kodos.
Okay.
Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos.
As you should.
So he's playing.
I will side with Kodos in this one. Can I side with Kodos?
Yes.
This culture war issue.
He's playing Kang in the Marvel films, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and they are.
Was he the big face guy?
He's not the big face guy. He's the purple faced guy.
Grimace.
Come on, Grimace. Look, Ronald.
Yes,
Grape
Grimace.
Ape.
Grape Ape, Grimace, Grape Ape. Whatever works for you.
I watched a half of it. It was so boring. I couldn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the characters. Michelle Pfeiffer was an insufferable beast. No, could not get into that third Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, I had problems with that as well.
Well, did you see the others though?
I saw the first one. The second one, I don't really remember.
I didn't even see the first 2 Ant-Mans though, so that might be part of it.
Getting back to this, they were ready to make him a big star. And he was going to have Phase 5 centered around his villain, Kang.
No.
Kang the Conqueror.
I don't believe you.
Believe it or not.
Well, believe it.
Because I had to ask you who this guy was. I had to look it up.
I'm having to wonder who he was, too. I mean,
Because I don't remember him.
He had a little bit part in Loki.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, and not a lot of people remember who did see it.
Yeah, Loki, I only made it, an episode in. I'm like, this is awful, and I turned it off.
Yeah,
so.
Same here.
So this guy, he got arrested now? Okay, according to Google, or Yahoo, Johnathan Majors was arrested.
For doing very bad things.
Very bad things. This is somebody who's, screaming back and forth with a woman?
Sounds like they had an argument.
Probably.
It sounds like they had an argument. It got out of hand. It got escalated. And this happened in the Chelsea section of New York City. So we have a man and his girlfriend.
Or woman or whatever.
Or woman or whomever, or associate, getting into disputes in a very wealthy neighborhood. And the cops come and they arrest him.
Oh, they're going to assume because he looks like he does, too. They aren't going to recognize him because cops are histophobes. Now...
So that
she's
happened.
recanted it though.
So yes, she has actually gone back and recanted the story.
She says no, nothing happened. Everything's cool. Nothing happened, which leads me to believe this is going to be another one of those things where people are yelling back and forth and been trying to keep it quiet for a while. Because see, my whole confusion on who this guy was is absolutely relevant to this, because I was saying yesterday in every single take we did of this beforehand that. Cause this has been a hard one for me because I'm like, I do not want to be dragged into a culture war thing on this one. That they've been trying to they've been noticing something behind the scenes for a while, and they've really not been pumping him up that much for the Marvel stuff. too much, and they just couldn't really hide it anymore. This article saying, yeah, he's been like this forever. Everybody knows it. So which is true?
Yeah, CBR.
Which is true? Is this all BS? And
That's a good question. CBR is basically calling him a scumbag. Can I say that on YouTube?
yeah,
then?
CBR is calling him a scumbag. Like, that's the
Can we
thing.
say that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is that verboten now?
So I'm wondering if they've been trying to paint him like whether it's true or not saying anything's true at all. I'm just saying this is the media persona. I think that they've been trying to paint this for a while, just like they did the Gina Carano thing, because there was an article that they wrote from CBR themselves. Here's what I was talking about. This is an old video I did a couple of years ago from that Andrew Gregamuglia guy, whatever his name is, where he went and found a fake article or a fake tweet about Gina Carano saying that she was a female, that everybody hated her because she was a woman. This guy here, from a Jar Jar Not Abrams account, which is clearly a parody account. So they used information from a parody account, which I showcased in this video, and I'll link this here for you guys, just to smear her before all this stuff came out about whatever she was tweeting, all of this stuff. They're trying to paint it as the fans of Star Wars did not like her because she was a woman, based on phony false tweets. And I have this article up here for you. So that's what I'm referring to there, is that they have these people that seem problematic according to somebody behind the scenes, or it rubs somebody the wrong way, or it, they just might not like his cologne for all we know. They might be istophobes. Everybody assumes the worst because of what the media does. And these media outlet people completely just lie and paint whatever narrative they have just to sell an article. So who knows what is going on with this guy? Who knows if they're just connecting and tying it in after the fact? We don't know, but we know we can't trust these people at CBR. We can't trust the media.
End of the month, they need clicks.
And the month they need clicks too. Well, what, the Victoria Alonso firing wasn't enough for them?
Guess not.
Now, we tried to look and see if there's any older history of this to see, and I haven't seen anything, but here we go.
It's all pretty positive until now.
Yeah, unless they've scrubbed it, which is totally possible.
Johnathan Majors called sociopath and bad guy.
Yeah.
Because we can't say that
total,
word.
all in all scumbag or whatever, according to these people.
Yes,
Allegedly.
Marvel Studios and Creed actor Johnathan Majors is blasted by filmmakers due to his arrest due to a recent charge following scumbaggery in New York City. Yes.
Following cops, seeing a guy who looks like him yelling and having an altercation with a woman.
Yes.
That's what it really was. Because I think they had to press charges, was what it boiled down to as well. She didn't want to, they had to, because they just do.
Well, if there's, correct me if I'm wrong, if there's evidence, then they're going to press charges anyway.
I think so. I don't know what the laws are in New York, but yeah. I think it just varies. But that was what I read in one of the takes that we did.
As more fallout emerges following the arrest of Marvel Cinematic Universe and Creed 3 star Johnathan Majors on March 25th, multiple filmmakers are claiming that the actor has been known as a scumbag for a long time.
Proof. I want some evidence of that, so I can...
On Twitter, well, there's your proof. Twitter.
Twitter.
It's
Well, I guess we go to Twitter and we go and find some... Yeah, let's just Google his name. Twitter's name.
On Twitter, Your Turn and Uncle Frank director A.B. Allen, never heard of him, posted a series of tweets after learning Majors had been taken into custody for allegedly scumbagging his girlfriend during an incident in New York City. Allen stated in February that there's a particular actor relatively new on the scene who Twitter has violently
fallen head over heels for.
In actuality,
is a scumbag.
Is a cruel, vicious, cruel scumbag human being, both professionally and in his personal life. And every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane. Following the breaking news about Majors' arrest, Allen responded to a user's repost of his statement in February, confirming it was Majors he was referring to. When pressed by the user why he wouldn't divulge more information about Majors' alleged actions, Allen replied, "That specifies of what I know, unfortunately, would still expose people who haven't been hurt and deserve and deserve to not become part of some larger media inquiry if they don't want to."
So he doesn't want to out people against.
He doesn't want to out people who have been impacted by this, which is
allegedly, if it happened.
I mean, nobody would like it if it said, "Hey, this guy, Joe Schmo, he was
mean to you.
He was mean to Jane Schmo."
What do you mean? I'm trying to work in Hollywood. Don't throw me into this mess. I'm trying to kiss up to XYZ director here. Don't throw me into this mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some people just they might not want to listen. Leave me out of it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I've dealt with it plenty already. So, yeah. Alan wasn't the only one to voice his opinions on Majors, as Broadway Hummer actor Tim Nicolai supported claims of the actor's troubling behavior dating back to his time attending Yale University.
Now you can dig dirt into him.
He spelled Yale with a 6.
Now you can look him up.
Yes. Yes. Nicolai said, "I'm just going to say this about Johnathan Majors and be done with it, folks. At Yale and the broader New York City community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath and a scumbag. And that is how virtually everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported." So this is not looking good.
So if this is more likely, do you think that we're gonna see more people posting like, "Oh, here's a fight he had with somebody," or "Here's a screaming match from like 2017," and "Here's a this and this"? Do you think more shit's gonna come out of the woodwork? It's true,
it's bound to come out of the woodwork.
If it's not true, then it's a bunch of people just trying to cancel somebody. Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, People want to form cancel mobs super quick, but people are also really quick to form defense mobs. If you don't defend, hold on. What if you're defending somebody who might actually be a bad guy? Like, I think it's a very, very legit concern to not jump in and defend somebody that you really know nothing about virtually just because the internet is quick to cancel, right? So let's all hold our horses and wait until we see some, and the woman dropped the charges anyway, so she doesn't care anyway.
She's recanted the story.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean the charges have been dropped.
Oh, okay. Well, she's taking it back anyway. So
because it's the New York District Attorney's Office that has prosecutor in New York that has to drop the charges. In this case, I believe.
But how many times when you see
Correct
people
me if
like
I'm wrong, everybody.
AH
I'm
who
not an
was
expert.
just crazy yourself, and
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said,
so
if there's
we don't know anything about this one either. So I mean, who knows? I don't want to defend this one either accidentally.
Well, like I said, if it's it becomes a case of the state of New York versus him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so hopefully he's not a bad guy. We'll put in our money early. Let's hope he's not a bad guy and he gets.
Well, like I always say, this is still in the United States of America, and everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And
nobody wants bad guys out there.
And let's afford him the presumption of innocence that he is entitled to under the law.
That's why I assumed the cops were istophobes. They saw somebody who looks like him, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's New York City. They're gonna, of course. I am Mecca.
I'm Rob off camera.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.